Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
More yards. That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A 58-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Goff going to open up with a throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 20, here's second down and 3. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Goff to throw. That one, take it in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second TD catch of the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Look at play action here with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. McCarthy to the air on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try to run for it.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Goff just going to tap this one forward. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. To throw is Goff. Big slap taken in by Amon-Ra. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
17 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Bates, good point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Makes the score Lions.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. A tight end in motion now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Forced out left, and they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
The Lions called their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Throwing, Goff. That's caught by Tesla. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and a yard. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Going for it all. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Will Riker to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tierra Tart on the stop. 1 yard
From
gain.
the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
Now Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's got it. We'll move the change. First down at the 47.
Gain of 9 yards.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdowns Detroit.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast. nice to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
But it's third down.
All right. And here's Mason. And he is going to have the Vikings first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking out of the shotgun, it is. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Terrion Arnold, former first-rounder out of Alabama. In on the corner blitz. He makes the play. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. Will get this out wide to Tolbert. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard's good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Vikings 7.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Goff in the pistol. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch the motion. We go tonight.
Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're good. We're good.
from the gun on third down. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Alex Highsmith in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Taken down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. He'll dodge one would-be tackle and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
What's up?
His throw, left side, for Small. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Looking inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rikers good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Vikings 14.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's third.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Juju Smith-Schuster. No gain on the
Now
play.
or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone.
Complete to
Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right ahead with Gibbs. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It's a gain of 11.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the Vikings' 14-yard line.
Cut. 180. Turbo.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What's that?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Come on.
2nd and 11.
20. What's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.